What is going on, governors? Chisgule here, and today we are going to be casting Ark of Osiris League. Hello, my friends. Welcome. It's good to be here with you. We've got a new microphone. You're going to have to let me know how it sounds. Don't you troll me. Don't you troll me. Hopefully this sounds good. Good morning. Hello. This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to hanging out this morning. Clean sound, huh? Clean sound. Good evening. Hello. Comb your hair? Dude, I need a haircut. You know, there's this whole thing going on where it's hard to go and get that. Sounds amazing? Perfect. Good morning. Hello to our member squad. Here early. It's early for me, y'all. I don't know. I stay up too late, and then I try to get up early to cast Ark, and I just want to cry and go back into bed. But here we are. Here we are. Hello to Danger Triss, EQ, Doglio T, Cortex, Pascal, Cabo, Avia, Prathik, Robert, and cruising on up. Cruising on up. Oh, the bot is running. Exclamation point with the commander of your choice. You'll get a guide. Pascal and Puddin ROK. Hello and welcome to all of you who are members. And oh, Honor QC. Hello. Also, hello to everyone who's just here for the first time. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Now, we've got a lot of choices for things that we might want to go and watch here. A lot of different matchups we could see that will be exciting. I'm zeroing in on one in particular. I like... Yes, I'll pat myself on the back for the use of zeroing. Don't worry, no troops were lost in this process. The matchup that I've been zeroing in on for us to watch today is Eve versus Rose. The Eve versus Rose matchup, I fully expect, is going to be a close matchup. An exciting matchup. Because Rose, by power, they're underdogs. But the thing is, it kind of doesn't matter. Like, this whole power conversation is really irrelevant past a certain point. They're both in quite a strong position to perform well, and I don't know who's going to win that matchup. A request in the chat from Andy to watch JWM. Now, JWM has performed well in many seasons of Ark of Osiris, battling against OUO. It will be interesting to see how that matchup goes. By power, 5.5 billion. When was the last time you looked at JWM's power? Good lord. I think I'm feeling pretty confident that between these matches, the Eve Rose match might be more interesting. Dollar, thank you for becoming a member of the channel. I appreciate you. Your name's now in green. You get a shield showing how long you've been a member. Follow link in the description to join my Discord server. Y'all should join the Discord server. That's probably why you're here. You got the notification. But you now have access to a special room and all the channel emojis. Hit those hype emojis. Welcoming Dollar as the newest member of the channel. By the way, new members, new emojis. We do have some new emojis. If you haven't seen the Halloween-themed emoji we've got going on now, the tinfoil hat, and the celebration. New emojis. Now, you know, look, we can come up with some more emojis, too. We can come up with some more. Y'all let me know what you'd like to have. We'll get them made. Hey there, Hydra. How's it going? Chris, what's going on? Rocking that hype. Yes, indeed. My new favorite, the tinfoil hat. Yeah. You know, when I put in the, you know, the order for a tinfoil hat emoji, I was like, man, I don't know. Like, I'm outsourcing this to the other side of the world. Is this going to translate? Oh, it translated. Oh, it translated all right. Thank goodness for that. I got that tinfoil hat emoji back, and I was like, yep, we're using it. Oh, yeah, baby. So what are we expecting to see in today's matchups? You know, is Harold, or rather, let me get that grammatically correct, are Harold and Zenobia going to show up? I mean, drop it into the chat if you were betting. Are we going to see Harold or not? I don't know. I don't know. My voice sounds like I inhaled helium. Only I had a helium balloon to compare to. Let me tell you something. Can I tell you something about audio? Dude, audio is hard. Like a, you know, a kind of basic microphone. You can just plug in and you're like, good to go. I have probably like 20 hours of work ahead of me tuning this microphone. It's going to be a lot of time investment. We'll get there. Did I test Harold and Theodora? Wait, Harold and Theodora? Harold is the field dude. Javier says I sound great. All right. All right. Awesome. Kusunoki to remove debuffs. You know, I haven't tested Kusunoki. I don't know that the epic is going to cut it. Harold or Guan for ruins? I would say Harold. You had him. In a good spot. Pardon me. Hold on, I have a mute button now. Let me check this mute button. Does this work? Can you hear me? You can... Wait. Do I have to hold it? Okay, cool. I figured out my mute button. Good stuff. Zenobia is coming. Dude, I think Zenobia is going to show up in these Ark matches. I think Zenobia is going to show up in these Ark matches. Lots of Zenobias on the field today? You think so? I don't know about the field. In the garrison, I would think so. 1008 in snow for the win today, chat is saying. That is also going to be a really good matchup right over here. The 1008 matchup. I think that's going to be really good. Honestly, I think we're going to have a lot to watch in that matchup. What do you think? Eve doesn't have access to Zenobia? Ouch. That sucks. I mean, like, access to a commander, that's why we're in a really old kingdom. Do I know when Lost Kingdom Season 6 is coming? You know, last night in our live stream, we covered this a little bit. We have 5 minutes. I can show you real quick. We zip on over to an account I created in Kingdom 2. And I can just show you real quick. We have... Ooh. Oh, I got to keep working on this account. Oh, I got to keep working on this account. Alliance Center. Yep. Work on that. Okay. So, we are now in the matchmaking period. You can see it up top over here. Boom. We're in the matchmaking period. So, I think they do the matchmaking for you, which is... I don't know if I'd say I love that. I liked when I got to, you know, pick my allies. Kind of makes a big deal to be able to pick a kingdom you know to be exceptional. So we'll see here. This is it's very interesting to see how this system works. So with that said, my KVK6 on my main, I expect that's going to be probably in a couple weeks. I would guess at most a month. Daniel checking out those new emojis. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Has Lilith closed migration? That's my knowledge. No. I don't think migration has closed to that kingdom either. I expected it would be closed at this point, and it is not. Although Kingdom 2 went into Imperium, which is kind of interesting. So I thought I might migrate in, you know, like a 40 million power account over there when they were out of Imperium, but now they're back in Imperium. And like, I wouldn't ask them to use a special migration chance on like a 40 million power account. That's like not gonna, you know, fight probably in the same way that the other ones are. You know what I mean? So let me just make my way over to the watch screen real quick. Real soon, the matches will begin. I'm looking forward to this. So what are we planning to watch? The Eve and Rose matchup. That is where we plan to be. That is where we plan to be this morning. Good garrison for KVK Season 2. You know, you probably got to lean on that Charles Martel. Charles Martel Constantine. I don't know that you can do better than that, honestly. A little bit of E-Song. Switch it in there when you need some AoE damage. That would be my recommendation. Gecko is doing Rose and Eve. Cool. It looks like we both agree that it's a good matchup. I need my referee suit with a whistle. Oh god. So what would be occasion? What would be occasion for a penalty in Ark of Osiris League? What would be occasion for a penalty? Season 2 is fun. I agree. Season 2 is crazy, but you know what's going to be really crazy? I think the new format for KVK is going to be out of control. Out of control. Did I get the Bugs Mulan? I did get a bunch of Mulan sculptures. Super Sunday Arc with ESPN Chisgule. Eggs and bacon. I like that. I like the sound of that. I like it. All right. Let's see. We've got to be minutes away. In fact, we are like a minute away from loading into this matchup here. Who will I stream next? Fair question. We'll have to get a look at the list here. I believe that I was looking at... down this list. The MTO snow matchup is going to be really good, I think, actually. I think that could be really good. The PTOL 411S could be pretty interesting to watch as well. A lot of good matchups today, honestly. A lot to watch. Now, we're still waiting for this game to pop. 13 UTC. Isn't that now? Hold on. Hold the phone. There we go. Let's make our way into the matchup. Eve versus Rose. What are your predictions for the score in this matchup? I'll share mine in a second, but I want to hear yours. Eve, Rose. I predict that this is going to be a 3,000 point game. That's my prediction. This is going to be a 3,000 point game. I think it's going to be close. Eve is a relatively new contender. They've got some talent. They're getting more organized. If they can get more and more organized with every matchup, I think they're going to be really fierce at this level of competition. Rose is a long-standing entity, though. They've been here a while. They're not new to this. Not in the same way that Eve is. Now, Eve is all experienced players, but as a group, I think they're newer to forming. Cabo put 2K on Rose. I mean, like, they are the more known quantity. That said, look, Eve knocked out my alliance. So we know they're good. At least from having battled against them head to head, I can tell you they're pretty good. Wu, YSS, or Theo. You know, if you're picking one, I'm going to tell you, this answer sucks, but I would say wait until we know about Zenobia and what she's going to do the meta. That said, okay, let's say Zenobia doesn't exist. I really like Theodora for her versatility. I also really like YSS. Really solid. With 16 seconds to go until the matchup begins, we got to get into caster mode here. Warm it up, and get ready for caster mode. Ooh, good song for this. And here we go. The battle begins. Eve in blue versus Rose in red. How appropriate for the color selection as they make their way onto the battlefield toward the obelisks. What are we looking for at the start of the matchup? Fast-moving cavalry making their way to these structures, and about an even capture time for just about everything across the board. It should be on each side getting the same structures at the same time, because look, this is the part of the battle that's rehearsed. This is the easy part. So usually if something goes sideways here, it is a pretty good indicator that the team is otherwise not ready for what's about to happen. I mean, gosh bless. If you can't execute a plan when nobody's interfering with it, just wait until the other team does what they're setting out to do, which is typically maximum disruption. Eve with the first structure, and exactly as I said, about the same time, Rose capturing an outpost. One more outpost for blue, and where's Rose? Ignoring this one. Interesting choice here. I don't disagree with the play they're making to go straight for the obelisk, but I do wonder where the other person is. There they are. All right. You might go a little faster if you hit the caravan, then hit the outpost over here. Little delay on Rose's side. I'm a little concerned. Obelisks hit at the same time, though, so that's good. More concerned about the obelisks, and this obelisk we know is about to flip. So a roughly even start here. Roughly even start. There is some symmetry to how the map works here. And obelisk capture in. There we go. Rose winning the race to that obelisk. So well played by Rose on that capture. And otherwise now even, in fact, no, Rose ahead of structure. Well, somebody's walking past the outpost, but Eve seems to have forgotten that it's here. Ruben, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the Smash Squad. 2 players on their way over, but other players a lot closer. Well, some free points missing over here, but not a ton. Not a ton. Okay. Rallies are on their way through the field here, and what I find interesting about Eve's strategy here, is this is a lot of rallies. They are rallying all the outposts here, which I think is a cool strategy. They're moving a lot of folks downfield, rallying outposts. Very interesting. Including, oh, okay, not a rally on their own outpost. Where is this going? Downfield for sure. Def, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the Smash Squad. As we look in now, what do I expect to see? What I would expect to see is a whole bunch of folks accumulating through the inside lane up toward the altar, and the same is true on the other side. Shrine of War making their way down to the altar. That's what I would expect. There's a lot of reason to put a bunch of attention there. The big point buildings are there, and you can see this is what people are doing on this side. Probably can see the same thing happening on this side. Right? Like, moving through the Shrine of War to the opposing side altar is a solid plan. And Blue getting really good position onto the desert altar belonging to Rose, or will belong to Rose, perhaps, if they do get this mess of troops over. And I think they'll get there in time. Although Rose, a little bit slower here than Eve, fast enough to deter an early posture in front of the structure to prevent people from Rose from even getting up to that structure. However, Rose pulling the same tactic to Eve. A little bit of symmetry on the battlefield. Kind of remarkable, actually. Kind of remarkable how much symmetry as they make their way to this desert altar. All right. Someone is saying their screen is cut from the top. You can't see the score. That's not right. On my end, everybody should see that. Might be using a small screen on your end. All right. There we go. Everything is perfect. Okay. Noted. All right. Folks duking it out now. Seconds until this flips. I honestly don't know who's going to get this. Why does it matter? First occupation points, baby. 750. First occupation points if you grab one of these structures. Totally nuts. And Blue's done it. Blue has grabbed from the hands of Red the structure, and they forgot to get the Shrine of War. Straight up forgot. Oh, there's Felix. All right. He's... Don't mind me. A little bit late. We got this. I'm sure they were battling on this part of the battlefield with multiple marches, and honestly, it can be very tricky to manage 5 marches in a bunch of different places all at once. Not gonna lie. However, while Blue has taken this structure, they've only just now got a proper garrison captain into here. Constantine at the helm. Constantine, a phenomenal choice to garrison this structure. Probably will get his heal proc pretty soon, which will be really nice for him. But not enough troops here to be able to go into this thing. What I do find a little surprising is that all the marches in red, if I were in their shoes, I would think that Rose would just swarm down the structure. And now I see that happening. The William, the Saladin, the Guan, the Alex, all laying into this structure. They've got 2 minutes to take it before the first capture points are going to go to Blue. If they do go to Blue, that'll be a really good start to Eve, as we do see the same thing happening on the other side of the battlefield. A lot of symmetry here in the strategies being deployed by these two teams. Do we see Zenobia? I don't see Zenobia here. She literally became available last night. I mean, she literally became available last night. Nobody ready to chance it on Zenobia, it seems. Or perhaps they both haven't unlocked her. Could be. Herald's definitely on the field. And if Herald's on the field, that means Zenobia should be on the field. Or in the garrison. So we may still see some Zenobia action here. Red looking pretty solid with their capture of an additional altar here. Now it is the folks in Eve that need to get this structure back, or they're going to lose first capture points. Don't think 239 has Zenobia. Interesting. They did have a Herald wheel? Huh. 239 doesn't have Zenobia yet. All right. Can't use them. 1 minute and 20 seconds. It does look like Rose is likely to get this structure and prevent Eve from getting those first capture points. Absolutely crucial. Nick, hello, welcome. Good to see you this morning. Zenobia can't be used in League? Is that so? There's a Herald on the field. There's definitely a Herald. Divine Aid being cast. This skill, all but mandatory in Ark of Osiris, grants you 5 teleports at 3 energy. Absolutely worth it toward the start. You've got to be near the action. Look at the symmetry of this battlefield. Blue holding on to this desert altar. I mean, like, it is straight up fully matched up here. We got an even battlefield. I told you this was going to be a good one to watch. This is going to be a good one. Eve went all in on one side. Rose went all in on one side. And it's paid off. Good morning, Fareed. Thanks for being here. Emperor, good to see you. Good morning, Chisgule and the Chisat. Oh, God. Oh, God. Is Richard the First? Is he one of the Chisats? Good to see you, Omax. Appreciate you. Is Wu a better choice than Constantine? They're very different choices. They're very different choices. Constantine's all about that infantry life. Very strong against Facilitator. Speaking of which, Facilitator rally. In on the Sky Altar. YSS in the garrison. I would expect a Theo secondary. And who do we see? Wait. Who do we see? What is that secondary? There's the YSS. And Wu Zetian secondary. Okay, on the topic of Wu Zetian. On the topic of Wu Zetian. No one uses a Mulan. Very interesting. No AoE speed march. You know what? I would think that some Mulan would be really valuable here. Shocked that Zenobia is not in the garrison. The heal to sustained fighting feels kind of a no-brainer. Yeah. I think the healing's really solid. You can see the Wu Zetian with the YSS doing some serious work. YSS primary. I think that's a fine choice. That's a mighty fine choice. As these structures are shockingly holding. With 1 minute and 45 seconds until the Ark spawns, Eve is all over it. And Rose actually struggling for some field position as they do pick up an altar on the left-hand side of the map. A really solid grab. They've had this for about 1 minute and 45 seconds. It looks like Eve is adjusting to address that. They are rallying with archers. Archers are a fine choice, a little bit of a glass cannon, but on this side of the map, I guess you're not as worried about the rally getting swarmed down, quite frankly. I like the choice. Depending on what's in here, and what is in here, no battle report to peek it out. So now they are trying to swarm down the rally. I mean, you know, look, there's not much else you can do. You can only have one structure, or rather one march in the structure at a time. They've got their 3 marches here, swarming down the rally, trying to contribute what they can, with the other march probably in the structure itself. Attila Takeda, however, in the structure makes it so that the Artemisia Ramses is a little bit of an awkward pair. It's a little bit of an awkward pair to lead this rally, but it looks like it's going to be effective enough, and it's likely that structure is not actually full. Pulling toward the Ark of Osiris, we do see Rose is swung around the back and the front and is, wow, doing quite a maneuver, getting field position now very suddenly at the Temple of Osiris. It looks like they might get a clean grab of this Ark. It looks like they are able to kind of bully around the position of the Temple of Osiris. I would expect a carrier to be standing right over here and then run away with it. I don't see that yet, though. Eve doing a good job of moving that fight on top of the spawning point of the Temple of Osiris. That is going to make it a little bit tricky for this player to do this grab like they're doing right now off to the side. It does look like they're going to get a little bit of a breakaway here, though. They're the only one to even attempt to grab the Ark. Drews takes the Ark, and he is on the move. Drews with the Ark, heading toward, it looks like an outpost, a little bit of a risky play. Blue now fully adjusting to try to accommodate the fact that this Ark is on the move. Quite the name there. Eve casting their war drums as the carrier. With the Saladin is making their way downfield. They are under pressure, but that Attila Takeda that is applying pressure is really low. Really solid carry from Drew here as they bring the Ark solidly toward the position of where it needs to be for Rose to get a capture. Rose looking like they've got more presence here. If we just zoom out, we see that's not exactly true. Eve still has a solid amount of folks that are on their way to the Ark, but that is the problem they're going to have. While they march their way to the Ark, Rose has full reign to kind of pick this thing up and then walk it downfield. And while they do that, they can just really punish the folks from Eve that are having to just sort of travel a long distance and not just properly use their active skills and battle it out. So now the Ark is on its way again for Rose, and this is not looking amazing for Eve. Now look, this is just the first Ark. A lot can happen. A lot can happen. But this is looking like a very good grab for Rose. Charge talents activated for Minamoto. Minamoto on the move here. Minamoto's fallen. So now it looks like they're making a little bit of a shift to the Shrine of War. If I were an Eve at this moment, you might consider rallying that Shrine of War. Try to take it down. On the one hand, you might be able to snag it. On the other hand, you might just be making it easier for the carrier to get into the structure. Hard to say. Hard to say. Again, with the quick hands, we see Red has got the Ark. Blue sneaking some outposts. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Blue is sneaking a few outposts. Front center outpost. Grabbed by Blue. And Rose is saying, you know what? I'm not even going to bother with that. We got an Ark to carry. Eve had control of the Ark very briefly. Quick hands for them. Perhaps now back to Red. Looks like Drew might be the first to get a grab here. It's going to be close. Several people going for it. And it is Drew again. Quick hands on this carrier from Rose. On their way now, and very little opposition from Blue there to deal with it. Hubert on their way in. Doing some work on the Belisarius carrier. That carrier is going to get 30% more march speed when they get below 50% from charge talents. And crucial around the corner play here. Intervening with this carrier. Intervening with the carrier. Here come the charge talents. However, Saladin has a really solid slow. I believe it's up to 50% with the expertise skill. Quan, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the Smash Squad. I appreciate you. Carrier's down, but a great carry, bringing this much closer to the Shrine of War. Now, the funny thing about this is that in our matchup against Eve, we did manage to take the Ark from literally, like, right here. Eve was on the verge of scoring it, and we brought it back to our side and scored it. So, if you discount the possibility of Eve getting this Ark, believe me, my friends, you might have another thing coming. This Ark could still be captured by Eve. However, Drew, with the third crucial carry, bringing that Ark toward the Shrine of War. They're nearly full health. Looking really good as they make their way to capture this thing. Moonish, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the Smash Squad. They're working on that carrier, and see, the Shrine of War might have been full. Oh, this player jumped out. Now they jump back in, made space for the capture, and that's that. First Ark. Put it in the books. Go into Rose. It's still a close matchup. Now it's a structure game. And that structure game also being won by Rose. Rose still holding the forward altar in the upper left. A little bit of a swarm going on over here. A little bit of a swarm going on, trying to take that altar back. Points heavily in favor of red now. 530 per minute for red, 440 for blue. Emperor says Drew is the best. Are you in the same kingdom as them? Pascal should have been a Saladin Mulan carrier or buffing the carrier. No one has it. You know? Mulan is a really interesting commander. Interesting in that I think she's really powerful, but also interesting in that she comes from gold keys. And so if you're playing for efficiency, you wouldn't use a universal legendary commander sculpture on her. But if you're playing to win Ark League, I think you want her. You know what I mean? In group stages, Rose beat alliances bigger than them multiple times. Yeah. Rose is a known quantity here. They are known for performing well in Ark. Sky Altar still under pressure. Pork Chop leading the rally. You may remember that we set a few world record times with Pork Chop on the Ceroli Assault back in the day. Back when Ceroli Assault would give you, like, potentially 15 legendary pattern pieces. You remember that? You remember that? Well, that's how I got my Ash of the Dawn. All right. There it is. Pork Chop leading the rally, capturing the Sky Altar. Now the structure game is evened up. Again, still anybody's game. Very much anybody's game as we see rally in on the Desert Altar, and a lot of pressure. Holy. I said there was a rally. I thought there would be a rally. But they're doing it the old-fashioned way. Swarm it down. What the heck? Why not? Let's go, baby. Man, Eve has got a huge amount of presence here, as does Rose. And they basically said, hey, you remember all that momentum we got capturing the Ark? What if we take all those marches that were downfield previously at the Shrine of War, and we just march them up to this altar? And that's what they've done. Did it work, though? We see in the garrison Charles Martel with a Theodora. An interesting pairing. You know, a lot of people seem to be really optimistic about the performance of the Charles Martel-Theodora combo. I mean, look, Charles Martel is very accessible. Very accessible. Rose has more Williams in the field. Do they? Do they? I personally use my non-expertise William in Ark League. I thought he was that good. I thought he was that good. Can we check the player scores? We can. Is it surprising a Kraken is in first place for blue? 48,000 points. And, oh, that was red, actually. In blue, Nadav, 37,000 points. Rose is bringing Harold Constantine. You know? You know? If you saw some of our open field testing that Jen and I were doing, there's a lot of possibilities for Harold still. The open field possibilities are super real. We see now Vin Diesel, or Van Diesel. Okay, see what you did there. Van Diesel leading the rally. This Desert Altar really softened up from all that swarming. Interesting choice. Normally, you have the rally take the brunt of the force, soften up the garrison, and then swarm it. Because when you swarm, attacking into overwhelming odds, you get into trouble. You get into real trouble. And this rally is getting really astonishingly punished here. I'm a little surprised at how punished this rally is. Teardown being activated. Bottom portion of the map. Where's the teardown? Where the action is. Who's Etienne on the garrison? Brandon, leading the rally here. You know, it's funny. A lot of the folks that are in Eve were at one point in Kingdom 51 with me. Pretty wild. So we know there's a lot of really exceptional players all the way around here. Garrison being captured. Like I said, it ain't over, baby. It ain't over. Eve now getting control of the structure game, but about to lose it. This Desert Altar hanging on by a thread. Charles Martel Zenobia in some trouble. Heck, we even see a YSS swarming this garrison. I don't know what's happening, but we're looking at a Minamoto YSS over here. Folks, this morning, I feel like I must be imagining things. Please tell me I was imagining that. What just happened? Pardon me, I need to just reflect. Minamoto YSS. What do they know that I don't know? Tinfoil hat time. I mean, you're not wrong. Here comes a rally. Man, did they rally that fast. Oh, nope, just kidding. Just kidding. The rally wishing they could hit this Desert Altar instead, going to a Shrine of War. Maybe they don't need to rally this thing. They've got a good swarm going. They've got a great swarm going. Double C Captain, not the most optimal. I zoom out, I zoom in, and it's probably still the double C. No, it's not. It's Attila Takeda. Attila Takeda is a little bit tougher to contend with, that's for sure. Okay, that gets swarmed down. That gets swarmed down. However, Eve losing control just now of their Sky Altar. So we really are blow for blow, structure for structure here in the battle to gain points. The real question becomes, who's got the center? And you know who's got the center. Eve is not messing around with this arc. They lost the last arc. And now they are serious. Now they are serious. Not that they weren't before. But they are here real early to try to grab this arc. That William AoE. Yeah, theoretically, his area of effect is larger. Can't say I see a difference. Is Bob leading the rally? Bob, huh? Folks in red making their way toward the center. They are really moving in. Red is moving in. I'm a little bit surprised at all the free ground they're getting right now. Just a ton of free ground. But I don't know that it's enough. There is such a head start for this carry. A little bit of march speed, and they are gone. Here we go. 10-second capture initiated. 5 seconds until FOS is on the move. And there it is. Double C, FOS with the carry. They're going toward their altar. It's a fine choice. War drums being activated. And there's the running charge. A little bit late. Arc is down. And now it's anybody's carry. Your guess is as good as mine. In fact, drop it in the chat. What's it going to be? Who's going to get this? Eve with the carry again. Quick hands. Arc drops. Rousey Slick, thanks for the $2 Australian. Love your commentary on Ark League. Keep it up. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Looking in on this battle. Look at that. Rose returning the Ark to their side of the battlefield with a little bit of a breakaway here. It's Drew again with the carry. Belisarius. You know, if you were wondering if epic commanders are still good in Rise of Kingdoms, here's some evidence for you. That's a Belisarius carrier, and it works. Quick hands, I'm telling you. Makes a difference. Folks are saying, look at all those damage number. There's Drew again with the carry. However, that carrier already under heavy focus. That carrier is going to fall pretty quickly. Still quick hands on Drew. Somebody give him a ring and figure out how they do that. I mean, I can tell you, you tap the icon in the upper left. It'll take you right to the Ark, and then you go to grab it. That icon in the upper left is magical. Speaking of which, it centered us on the carrier that was branded and was branded. The operative word was. Ark is still available for contention. Okay. What's next? Eve, with a 1-second carry to the death ability being activated, as well as mystical formation. You know, I'll tell ya, if Rose gets away with this Ark, I don't think it's going to be a 3,000 point matchup at that point. Eve has to get this Ark. And there's a problem for Eve. I don't think they're getting this Ark. Do you? Look at how many folks from Rose seem to have accumulated. And when you look at what's happening here, we're looking at like a 3-to-1 ratio at which the marches are retreating back to their cities. The folks from Rose are winning the open field battle. And the thing is, get a look here. How many Williams do we see? A lot of Herald. There's a Herald. Well, there's the Herald. We see a bunch of Guans. A bunch of Khans. Surprisingly, a bunch of Khans. And it seems like they're circling in on Khan William being a very solid march. I don't disagree. I mean, they're just going all in on the buffing plan. Which one is Rose? Red, baby. Rose is in red. Eve is in blue. I'm not going to make the rhyme. It's really obvious. Oh, God. But it was tempting. It was tempting to dad joke that one up. Cabo looking to make some Oryx. Looking to make some Oryx off this. You know, I put my Oryx on Rose personally. Leaning on the fact that they are a long-standing entity. Morton saying, I'm going to lose a lot of coins again today. Uh-oh. Lady Mach 1, thanks for renewing your subscription to the channel. Appreciate your re-upping your membership. Let's get some hype emojis. Welcoming back Lady Mach 1. I appreciate you. Clean carry. Lucha on the road. Fareed, thanks for the $4 super sticker with the caffeine. Gosh bless. I'm going to emulate that thing, but try not to get my coffee everywhere. But cheers. Cheers to you. Wait, maybe I'll do it off to the side a little more. Not block my face. There we go. All right. That carrier's cruising. They're losing all the structures. Oh my. Eve has lost their obelisk. Eve has lost their altar left-hand side, and they're losing this Ark. It does look like Rose is actually taking this one to the bank. And by that I mean you could cash it in now, or you could just hold on to it for 15 minutes. They've got 12 minutes until the Ark is reset at the center. They'll probably capture it in about 12 minutes. I'm like a music in your head. I like your voice while announcing. Thank you. I appreciate you. Doing the best I can this morning. Still waking up. Good morning to each and every one of you. I appreciate you being here. If you are enjoying the live stream, consider subscribing, throwing a like on the video. It supports the channel, and it's 100% free to you. The YouTube's algorithm loves the likes. I wonder who is the best commander for field combat. You know, depends on how we define best. I'll tell you, however, this is not going to go well for this rally. It's a rally with some support, but that's a lot of Rose marches. Josh, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the Smash Squad. We're almost 100,000 subs. What will we do to celebrate? Probably another giveaway. EQ says, come on, Rose. Mama needs a new pair of shoes. Yes. Yes. Need those Oryx. What can we get with Oryx? Some cosmetics. Cosmetics are on the docket. Let's get a look real quick as they march this Ark toward a safe place. Let's get a quick look at the overall scores of all the matchups. Here we have the scores. 6,000 to 26. UCS, a dominating performance. Dominating performance. 1 AVG winning their matchup by about an arc worth of points. MCO versus 495K. 495K ahead by about 2 arcs. JWM, double the points of OUO. C9N, double the points of the Titans. And it does look like I did call the shot. The closest matchup on the board is the one we're watching. Eve versus Rose. So we're back in. Gamo, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the Smash Squad. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. That Ark making its way to safety. '96 has only 26 players. Mistakes were made. Gotta show up to your Ark match. Oh my. Sneaky capture. Eve has made a sneaky capture. It's cute, but they need good. What they need right now is good. And what would be good is if they could get this Ark. Now, Drew's got this one in a pretty safe position. I don't think this Ark's going down. So how does Eve get back into this? They've got to have a dominating structure game performance. Has to be. Has to be. Looking in. Sky Altar under pressure. Archer Rally. You know, Archers are an interesting choice here. In our testing, Archers performed very, very poorly into a YSS. So let's just assume this garrison was not YSS and they switched it to YSS. Otherwise, I wouldn't rally it with Archers. With that said, when you have double the troops, it almost doesn't matter what you're rallying with. Really clean swarm, almost no support whatsoever for Eve. I mean, this structure is a total goner. Provisions at this score, not going to cut it. Not going to cut it. Those provisions, not going to be enough. Zooming out. Where's the action? Desert Altar. There it is. How did KVK go on my restart? Good. We won KVK on my restart. Interesting. Shady Cookies Monster saying that OV might lose their match today. Interesting. SFS are so savage on the field. Oh, we'll have to get a peek at that. I would think that OV is a pretty safe bet in general. Jack Day says I would donate 100K to Chisgule if he moved to my kingdom. I mean, 100K is pretty good. 100K is pretty good. Are we talking about an Auric donation or cash money? SFS is no joke, says Cabo. They stomped us. Wow. It will be a good game. Okay. I bet on SFS, says Hydra. Wow. Umax says they'll move for 10K. Javier says 100K what? Chickens? Gold? Got any tips from KVK3? Yours is starting tonight. You know, if Attila Takeda is available to you, that's going to be a good combo for rallying. Sean, thanks for the positive feedback. Roro, good morning. You searching for who's the imposter? I swear it's not me. All right, that Ark. 5 minutes remaining before it needs to be captured. Drew just hanging out with it. Now, why would you hang out with the Ark like this? You may be wondering. And the reason is that, you know what? Although Rose has captured 2 Arks, they're not going to leave it to chance for Eve to have more opportunities than they need to get Arks and come back into the game. Because you see, if Rose didn't hold this Ark, it's conceivable that Eve could get 2 quick captures. And if they did, they'd even up the Ark score. So they're minimizing the extent of time, the amount of time that'll be available for that double Ark capture, which would really put Eve back into the game. They're eliminating that from even being a possibility. Nikki, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the Smash Squad. How long till the next KVK? I mean, my guess is a month for me. That's my guess. Shrine of War. Under pressure. But not enough. Rose is just everywhere. They are just all over this field. Kind of remarkable. On this side, but also just all over the place. Thoughts on the Mulan glitch? I mean, I hope y'all got some extra Mulan sculptures. Get some free value. We'll see if they're taken back. I hope not. Maybe they'll give them to everybody. Is King of Armenia still playing? No, he is not. No, he's not. It'd be fun to have him back. I like King of Armenia. I think King of Armenia might have enjoyed the game more when not as many players had T5, you know? Like, he likes to charge in there, get into the thick things, fast-paced. And with T5 these days, there's a lot of really thinking strategically about, like, where you deploy stuff. I don't know, you just like to smash. Get this to 200 likes for Chisgule. Where are we at? 144. Not bad. Appreciate you. Thanks for liking the video. Hello from Nepal. Amazing. Hello to you. Have I expertise Mulan yet? I have not. I don't plan to anytime soon either. I'm going to let the gold keys do their thing. Solo rally on this structure. Archers. Not doing well. Looking down. Solo rally. A little bit of support. Working on that Shrine of War. Montagenics. Also from Nepal. Very cool. Do I think they can catch up? I don't know. This score is looking pretty tough to beat. Drew has now captured the Ark. So we're looking at 2 Ark difference here in the score. A 2 Ark difference. The structure game is about even for them. The problem is the Ark game. Desert Altar under pressure. Hello to you from a galaxy far, far away. I could use some Force in my life, you know? Like the Force, like, you know, midichlorians, all that stuff. That'd be pretty legit. Will I be streaming the Na'Vi match? It depends on how close it is. Depends on how close it is. May the force be with you. Indeed. If I could pick any one force power, I feel like force healing is pretty legit. Not dark side style. Not dark side style. But I'm pretty sure there's some light side force healing. That's a thing. Pretty sure that's a thing. Do I watch anime? Not really. I had too much wine and went all in on Rose with what I had left. To be honest, I meant to put it on Eve, but my eyes were a wee bit squinty. That's amazing. Unlimited RSS would be sick. Yeah, it would. Yes, it would. I don't have unlimited RSS. I do a lot of gathering. Let me tell you, it is not unlimited. Ark spawns in 6 minutes. What would be the conditions under which Eve wins this? Eve needs to get the next Ark, which is worth, I think, 4,500 points. They need to get the next Ark, and they need to either start winning the structure game, or they need to have provisioned very, very well, while Rose has not provisioned, rather. And the problem is that Rose just is turning the map red. I mean, they own the majority of the map, and I don't know how they're doing that. They had the Shrine of Life. They no longer do. They're getting this Desert Altar, or rather, 17 seconds away from getting points for it. Wild. Structure flips. We did look at the scoreboard and did not see another game that was close to watch. This 10K point gap is pretty substantial. Should I get T5 or more troops? I personally think T5 is a good permanent investment. How do you become a member of the channel? I believe if you type !join, you'll get a link. Hakuna, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the Smash Squad. Maybe it's !member. 23 refused. Thanks for the £5 super. I appreciate you. Thank you. What is the Mulan glitch, please? So, yesterday there was a strange window of time where the Mulan event was giving you 10 sculptures multiple times. So, you could see on my stream yesterday, I got like 20 Mulan sculptures, even though I'd already completed the event and got 10 the first time. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Sky Altar gonna get swarmed? With 2 marches? Sure. Why not? Okay. Obelisk? Under some pressure. Rose swarming down the obelisk. Wow. You know, it's one thing to rally the obelisk, you know, send a bunch of marches downfield, but swarming it is an interesting choice. They walked through all these cities, just cruised right over, and then started swarming it. There was a Mulan glitch? How did I not know about this? I think you were there. EQ. Makola, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the Smash Squad. Makola, I think, or rather, EQ, I think you were there last night. We were live streaming. We were getting all those extra Mulan sculptures, right? Rally is in on the Desert Altar, but with no support, I think this Attila Takeda's in some trouble. Eve is sort of grasping at straws here, trying to get some traction, but not getting it. They do have a really solid presence at the temple again. They're here nice and early. But, you know, Rose sees it, and they're accumulating as well. This is going to be a tough one. There's Teardown. Swift Stride. Don't know that those Alliance, or rather Arc skills, are going to be enough. Swift Stride for both sides. Everybody wants to march faster. Interesting choice. They want to get as many people as possible to where the action's about to be. Nick, thanks for the $5 super chat. I vote for the Na'Vi match. Again, don't tell. Noted. Noted. Don't worry, your secret is safe with me and the internet. We'll keep your secret safe. And I appreciate you. Thank you. 4K Arc and 6 to 7K provisions is how Eve would get their way back into this. Hello, Death Squad. Good to see you this morning. How are you doing today? Rose bringing the battle to the Temple of Osiris. Outnumbered 2-1 in this little brawl, but they're about to have a lot of reinforcements from over here make their way toward the Ark, and then it's an even battle. The thing is, any amount of time taking these 2-on-1 odds is really bad for Rose and really good for Eve. This is what they need. That 2v1 situation they just had against all those marches is actually really good for them. So I now have a bit more confidence than I would have expected that Eve might get this Ark. Now it's a question of who's got the quick hands. In 5 seconds, this Ark spawns in. I trust the internet. The internet is totally a trustworthy place, right? 100% trustworthy. Nothing has ever gone wrong on the internet. Drew with the quick hands again. Evie, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the Smash Squad. I appreciate you. Drew's got the quick hands and a breakaway. Drew is out of there with the Ark, a crucial carry. If this doesn't secure things for Rose, I don't know what would. That was a heck of a move. Eve barely catching up to this carrier. Now struggling to figure out, what do we do from here? They've got 6 minutes, 51 seconds, which, that is not a lot of time. Although they've got presence, they're going to have to really ask themselves, where do they want to try to take this? There's Eve with the Ark grab, bringing it back to their side of the field. All right, carrier is down. This carry is pretty important. How do I keep the motivation to keep playing Rise of Kingdoms? That's such a fair question. There's a couple things I really like about this game. Starting with the fact that it's really a community-oriented game, right? Like that's kind of a big deal. Community is what makes a game like this really live or die. So that piece of the puzzle is really critical for me. In addition to community, however, I am the kind of person who likes to go all in on one game rather than to play lots of games. And like, yeah, you've seen me play a couple games on my channel, right? Like, you know, it's been 2 years I've been playing Rise of Kingdoms. Of course, I play some other games every now and then too, you know? But I've always been into collections, honestly. I've always been into collecting. So even as a kid, you know, it's kind of like my dad got me a little bit into stamp collecting. I didn't even know what it meant to collect stamps, really. I just like, you know, these stamps look cool. But there's like a whole world of people that trade and collect stamps that are worth some amount of money. In fact, gosh bless, somewhere, I think, somewhere in my storage unit is my grandfather's stamp collection. I don't know, you didn't really want to know all this, did you? But he had like a legit stamp collection. Like there might actually be thousands of dollars worth of stamps, depending on what the heck a stamp is worth these days. Somewhere in the collection of stuff that I have. But I don't know if stamp collecting is actually a thing like it was at the time. Probably worth so much money. My grandfather knew what he was doing with stamp collecting. So anyways, why do I say all that? I've always been into collecting. And this is really a collection game. Like, people talk about Rise of Kingdoms, the Great War game, but this is a collection game. You all know that, right? This is a collection game with war elements. Not a war game with collection elements. It's sneaky, but it is. Pay the rent or it'll be on Storage Wars. So it's not in a storage unit. I don't actually know where it is, honestly. Rock is not an individual game. It's not a Group of Whales game. It's not a free-to-play game. It's a Great Alliance game. It's a Kingdom game. Yes, it is. Umax with the insights. Eve with the carry. 3 minutes and 23 seconds. Time is really running out for Eve. The score... The gap's widening. 11K gap here. Gap is only widening. Paul Max says, hey, Chisgule, love your videos. Which expertise epic pair with a 5-1-2-1 E song? Sun Tzu. Solid choice. Kusunoki, also solid. Herman for the field is also fine. What's going on, Chris? Do farmers need to reach city for provision points? Yes. Vietnam, yes, they need to go back home. Speaking of going back home, I really am not sure how exactly Rose does it. But it always seems like, look at this, it's like a 3-to-1 ratio of marches from Eve going home and getting sent home. Like, no marches from Rose are getting sent home. Yet somehow all these marches from Eve are getting sent home. Mitchell, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to Smash Squad. Appreciate you. All right. Little bit of a breakaway for FOS. Little bit of a double C breakaway here. 1 minute and 48 seconds. I don't think the carrier's got enough time. I don't think... Really? 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 Oh my god, why? Why? Okay, sure, game. Whatever. Whatever, we'll be back into that and see. Alright, what's going on? Carrier's down. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. 1 minute and 8 seconds. Not a lot of time left to capture this Ark. Red's got the Ark. And at this point, I don't think it's capturable. This one looks like it's solidly going to Rose. My Oryx were well placed. I think I put them on Rose. Der Imperator. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the Smash Squad. Bets well placed. Let's see how my bet's placed, or rather turned out. Is Sun Tzu and Osmond good? Yes, Kathy. It's a mighty fine pair. Do I need to subscribe to this channel? Consider subscribing to the channel for daily Rise of Kingdoms videos. We are a sponsored content creator, and today we're casting Ark of Osiris like every Sunday. So if you like Ark of Osiris, consider subscribing for daily Rise of Kingdoms videos and weekly Ark of Osiris League coverage. That's a victory for Rose. Well played. Great match to watch. A great match to watch. We see Gaius Marius here, the MVP of the matchup. Iron Kraken. And units healed. Wow, both sides doing an astonishing amount of healing. And what can we see here? What can we see here? Honestly, it's just they won the Ark game. They won the Ark game and they won the Occupation game. Provision scores were about the same. Yeah, big victory for Rose here. Big victory for Rose, and if we look in at the Osiris League, let's check out these placements we made. We thought 1 AVG would win. They did. We thought C9N would win. They did. Apparently, I put my Oryx on Eve. Whoops. Those are some lost Oryx. Those I could have swore I did that the other way. But game doesn't lie. Game doesn't lie. We did place Oryx on SFS, which apparently that's going to be a really interesting matchup. A lot of matchups to watch here. Wow. We made some interesting choices. UCS also claimed victory. 495k, claiming victory, JWM. A lot of good stuff ahead to watch, people. A lot of good stuff ahead. Well, bam. Mama's getting a new pair of shoes. There you go. There you go. Oh, my. Oh, my. Okay. So now I think we should be getting males with our Oryx. Or not yet, apparently. We'll get some males with Oryx soon. All right. We're going to send out some gatherers real quick. And then we're going to do some Ian's Ballads between matchups here. We're going to do some Ian's Ballads between matchups. And, you know, I am a little surprised. We didn't see Zenobia. We saw a little bit of Herald. I wonder if that's an indication of what people think of those commanders and how they'll perform. I wonder if people don't think they'll do well. I think they will. I think they're pretty solid. So let's make our way over. First, we'll do my farm. If you'd like to play Ian's Ballads with me right now, if you would like to play Ian's Ballads with me, queue up the same time I do. And we'll see if we get matched up. I should actually buy everything here. I need to purchase 20 things from here. Probably not going to happen. Might be close. Public service announcement. The Rome event is happening now. Ooh, I got to 20. This reward, the 500 AP, is one of the best rewards here in this event. I know it's a commonly occurring event, or recurring event, but like, some good stuff. All right. All right. Oh my gosh, so many goodies to claim. There's always so many goodies to claim. This is the challenge of running multiple accounts. Do I want help? I wouldn't say no. I don't even know what march I'm going to use. All right, heal up those troops. And y'all ready for some ballads? Rock out some Ian's Ballads. I'm shocked, to be honest. Zenobia was good on the field. It would have been legendary for Garrison, yeah. You know, I mean, chat was saying maybe they don't have Zenobia yet. They have Herald, so I find that a little surprising. I would think those are fully aligned with when they're released. You know, maybe they decided the healing's just not worth it. Maybe they decided the healing's just not worth it. We do need to verify, and then we'll do this thing. By the way, we will be casting the 15 UTC matchup, which is a short 55 minutes away. All right. Ian's Ballads. Let's go, baby. Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, and I'm going to say go. But when I say 3, you should hit match. All right? Because the stream is a little delayed. Max, thanks for the $5 super chat. Almost forgot my entertainment tax. Thanks for the morning. Much to Mini Chisgule and the live stream fairy. Thanks, Max, for the super chat. I appreciate you. I'll let them know you send your regards. Are you ready? Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. I'm hitting the matchup button. Gosh bless. Hope it works out okay. Ooh, 70 million. 76 million. That's cool. Ooh, 75 million. I'm getting carried today, baby. I am ready. Carry me. That's awesome. Well, it looks like they're on board for it. All right, we'll skip this. Now, I don't know if these folks are on board for, like, you know, like skipping everything. You know what I mean? I don't know what they're going to want to do. I can throw some emojis, though. That's a really basic emoji. Okay. I think they're going for the skip. I like it. If you saw my video, then you know there's a technique you can do to basically skip most of the zone. That's what we'll be doing today, it looks like. It's a good technique. We're cruising. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. They know the drill. Have you done your Ian's Ballads? And did you get good loot? I think on my main, I got like 1 legendary. How old am I? This is a fun game. We've done this before. How old do you all think I am? How old do you all think I am? Oh my. This is fun. Ranging from late 20s to 50. 67? Nice. I'm a pretty young looking 67-year-old if that's the case. Like, I found the fountain of youth. It'll do anything except regrow your hair. Oh, God. I'll say I am in my 30s. That's what I'll say. August 1988 was a guess. That's a very precise guess. That is a very precise guess. All right, let's take this out. Or rather, get taken out so we can do the boss. Child at heart. I mean, I found a way as an adult to play video games and to make some money doing it. That's kind of cool, right? That's actually kind of cool. I mean, like, when I played video games obsessively as a kid, never did I imagine that one day I would be broadcasting my playing games on the internet. Flash, what's going on, dude? Grandpa Chisgule. Oh, God. Papa Chisgule. Am I right? Alright. I should maybe make a preset. Okay. We need our tank, and then we're good to go. Do we need our tank? Maybe not. Fight begins. Damage boost in. I feel like the tank that we have in this party maybe doesn't understand what we just did. Or they never joined? Oh, what do we do about this? That's kind of awkward, isn't it? For Honor QC, thanks for the $5 Canadian. Keep it up. Our tank left. What do we do about that? Oh, I should not be standing in front of him. That's my bad. Can we win this without a tank? Is that actually a thing? I don't know. I mean, we could take down the first one. Are we gonna three-person this? Looks like it. The other two have already got their rewards. They're definitely just carrying me and watching the live stream. That's amazing. That's amazing. Alright, we got this. Whatevs. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Will it be fine? It'll be fine. Dude, I can tell you this of audio. I know I kind of was saying this at the start of the stream, but I legit need to spend like 20 hours tuning my audio. It's gonna be a journey. It's gonna be a journey. Oh gosh. Am I the only one who thought we should skip everything? Oh, what have I done? What have I done? I'm just going to the thing over here. Am I gonna even make it? Whoopsies. The other folks are like, we'll carry you, Chisgule. And then they're like, where are you going? What are you doing? Whoops. I might not make it. Give myself a little heal. Yeah, woo. Okay. Ugh. Man, the tank left us, though. Can we do this without a tank? I don't know. I don't know. Anki. Oh, this says, hi, Chisgule. I'm Avenger Ankit. What's going on? There's Avenger. Right over here. That's cool. All right. So now we step back in with our FOYSG. Oh, God. We'll be fine. We got this. We're doing it with 3 people on hell difficulty. And I have only T4. This is going to be fine. Is it going to be fine? I need to actually play well. I need to be super legit right now. Okay. I think we're going for it. Here we go. There it is. Damage in. Healing our DPS tank. Oh yeah, we got this. This is looking good. the next fight that I'm mostly worried about. Healing our tank. Our DPS tank. Bears, aid me in battle. Here come the bears. Yeah, there they are. I think we got this. Jassy's still looking really good health-wise. It doesn't matter if I'm still on the board when they win. I just got to keep up our T5 players here. I'm breaking Abe's rule of healing. Healer, heal thyself. Abe's first rule. Uh-oh. I think he's summoning more bears. Oh no, more bears. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, we might not make it. Man, the tank left because they didn't know what we were doing. Ugh. Okay, well, we know the tank wasn't subscribed. I don't know. This is looking pretty sus. More bears. All right. I think we got to try again and get a tank. Oh, Anki's going to bring in Alex. All right. We'll try again with an Alex. I think that's a fine idea. Boss is the imposter. Yeah, they're actually a bear. The boss is cheating. The boss is cheating. They're not allowed to be a bear. What else could I bring? Nah, this is pretty much it. This is what we have. I could bring a Joan of Arc. Is that terrible? Might not be terrible. Actually. And just buff the heck out of the folks that are doing the real work. I support that. Okay, I have a Joan of Arc now. This might work. This might work. Okay. Damage boost is in. Healing Ankit. This is going really well so far. I would assume the Joan of Arc buff is really good here. Especially paired with the Ethel. Here come the bears. Topping off Ankit. I'm gonna get bared. I'm totally getting bared. Oh, I'm not getting bared. The bears are going for somebody else. Oh, nice. Okay. I will survive the bears. Someone is saying Jassy should be tanking because he has Takeda. That could be. It's really close. It feels like once our damage buffs go away, it gets really difficult. I'm gonna heal myself here, I think. If I stay alive longer, I can do more stuff. I think I'm contributing. Yeah, I'm buffing. I should be healing myself. The buffs are worthwhile. They do something. Oh, I'm gone. So close, yet so far. I don't think we can get it. We got abandoned by a random tank. Randoms. You know, we could do it one more time. You heal the boss when you die. Oh, that's what's happening. What if, Ankit, what if you go full damage again and we let Jassy tank? Why don't we try that? You should play Among Us with randoms? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Alright. We'll try it again. 3 players. I think the Joan was an improvement. Don't you? That seemed good. Joan seemed good. Uh-oh. Okay, Jassie's tanking. Damage boost is in. Okay, let's see how this goes. So I can keep Jassy topped off. And they've got a lot of their own healing here, which is going to go a long way. I don't know. Can we beat this? We might beat this. Kill myself this time? Keep myself in it? This is looking better. I have to heal myself. If I fall, then it's GG territory. This looks close. More bears. I have to keep healing myself. And I might just need to run away. So close. Kill myself. Oh, man. I don't know. It's close. Oh, my gosh. I'm so low. I gotta step away. I gotta step away. Oh, no. The bears. Come on. Oh, no. He healed. Ah, that was close. All right, we gotta get more people. We gotta get more people. Man, that was close. I can't believe we almost beat that. All right, we're gonna queue it up again. The system has provided a recommended difficulty for you, but you can manually change it. Oh, interesting. Should I just do Nightmare? Just get it done? I think I just get it done. I will do Nightmare. I was surprised it even let me do the higher difficulty, honestly. I'll be honest. Granted, if we had more people, we would have been fine. We had our 4th person. They abandoned us. All right, I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, go. And I'm going to actually go on go, but you do it on 3. All right? So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my. Oh, we got Mr. Limit. Sure. I guess we just go for it. Do we have 3 DPS and no tanks? Do we have 3 DPS and no tanks? Did that just happen? I think that just happened. Pretty sure it did. What am I doing with my life? All right, Mr. Limit's going for the technique. You know what's funny in that last battle? I bet the tank was like, oh, these guys have no clue what they're doing. I'm out of here. And like the reality is that they had like a totally stacked team with 2 carries and a YouTuber. And they were like, I'm out of here. Oh, God. Right? They're like, oh, these guys are just trolling me, just running to the boss or whatever. Nope. Is this where I'm going? Oh, no, that's too far. Click down over. There it is. Okay. Do I need to say in chat, like, follow us, trust us? Probably do. Oh, someone already did. What should I say? Trust. Follow us. Do you think that those 3 words are good enough? Or do you think they're gonna bail? I think they're gonna bail. This guy's gonna bail. Hold on, I know what to do. I know what to do. Come here. I'll try it again. I put a marker. Do they see the markers? Maybe they'll figure it out. Maybe they won't. The guy in chat doesn't want to move. I know, right? He's like, I'm not going anywhere. Oh, gosh bless. Pickup groups are amazing. Man. Also, I feel like my green screen might be about to fall over. I keep looking at it and I'm like, I should probably fix that, but it's probably more entertaining if I don't. Where's... Oh, okay, there he is. Do you think Brute is going to figure it out? Okay. Well. Okay, I'll be extra communicative. Now, boss. We need our 3rd DPS. Our Richard DPS. Alright, ready, go. Oh, I gotta get behind him. Everybody get behind him. For the love of all that's holy. I'm not gonna do it. It literally says don't stand in front of them. Oh well. We're gonna win anyways. I'm glad I did this on the easier difficulty. Okay. Now... Okay, now I'll put run here. Run... Follow us. Markers were the best possible addition they could have ever done for this event. Oh my gosh. It was the thing I didn't know I needed. But I needed desperately. Oh god. We'll get there. Okay. And then I'll put a marker. Boss after we respawn. Yay, okay. Good so far. Is this what it's like for you all when you do a pickup group? Do you have this experience? IQ Gaming says I could attack your mini just for you to get the 1 million kill achievements. My mini's got a pretty decent garrison. We got a Charles Martel with an E-Song. Speaking of which, probably should bring mostly infantry. Actually mostly archers. I think my gear is mismatched. My gear's probably for infantry. My E-Song needs all archers. Whatever. It's fine. Okay. Now I can get rid of the run here marker. I don't know how to get rid of it. Whatever. Okay. Great. Now boss. Those guys just want to stand there? Dude, this Groot guy. They'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. I know, I think Groot is the imposter, actually. Groot is the imposter. Okay. Now I'm going to put a marker. Do not go past here. We'll see how this works out. Yeah, I can't get rid of it. That's interesting. Okay, great. Okay. So I think that's a pretty clear marker. I'll put another one. Stay here. It worked. It actually worked. You know, this was the function I needed that I didn't know I needed for this game mode. Are you the imposter? Oh, God. Oh, God. Pickup groups, man. I mean, it's just really weird. There's just a lot of different humans in the world with different experiences and different perspectives. That's what makes the world so interesting. That's what makes the world so interesting. So many different perspectives. What a fascinating morning it's being right now. This is just a weird morning for me. Game is banned in India? Yeah, that sucks. I was pretty bummed about that. People are still using emulators to play, my understanding. I should heal myself. Groot! Groot! He almost aggroed the boss. Look at this guy. He's literally on the marker. Man. Alright, well, he didn't aggro it, so good enough for me. We ready? Ooh, too many emojis. Alright. Good stuff. I guess I don't need these other markers anymore. Clear those out. Whatever. Alright. Oh no, don't go there. Chisgule, what are you doing? Okay, dude, we got this guy. Easy. Healing totem? Not even relevant. Okay. I think it is better we get the loot than not finish. So taking it down a difficulty notch was probably the right play. Like and sub. Okay. And say hi to YouTube. All right. Good stuff. What did we get? Anything good? A lot of materials. Freaking sick. So many materials. Equipment. Oh my gosh. Look at all those chests. It's good stuff. 55 of these. Ian's chest. Come on. Ooh, man. We did better than my main. Get wrecked. Good lord. We did way better than my main. 3 legendaries. Gosh bless. Gosh bless. Red lines. Suspicious because I haven't done any tasks. That doesn't mean I'm an imposter, man. I'm just trying to stay near somebody. Okay. Alright. Now we do it on my restart. We're going to do this one more time if you want to play with me. I'm going to go 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm going to go 3, 2, 1. And when I say 3, that's when you do up. Okay? And we're going to do Nightmare difficulty again. That seems to be just a lot easier. It seems to be a lot easier. You know? First, quick run of the gatherer. Gotta always be gathering. Always be gathering. Okay. Ian's ballad. Here we go. Nightmare difficulty. Create a group. I'll play the healer. Thank you very much. Are you ready? By the way, Ark of Osiris League casting will resume in less than 20 minutes. This is going to have to be a fast run. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, we got at least one random. Oh, God. No, no. Do over. Leave team. All right, 3 healers. I'm not doing that. We're doing it again. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, a DPS. Oh, and we had an 87 million and it disappeared. And it gave us a 24 million? I don't know about that. Proto Baggins, bye. All right, try it again. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Come on. No whammies. 24 million. 42 million. 2 tanks. Maybe one person doesn't need to tank. There we go. All right. Oh, we lost one. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with this. No tank, whatever. Probably fine. Good enough. Okay. Now I'm going to put a marker. I've learned my lesson. First thing you do, I say follow us to respawn. Okay. I've learned, chat. I've learned. TIL. Today I learned. Oh, that's a little awkward. All right. Oh, cool. Perfect. Everybody's on the field. Okay. Let's roll. Let's roll. Then I'm going to put a marker here. Go to next respawn. I wonder if they even know you can put markers. They must be like, whoa, the game is telling me what to do. I'm like the voice of God. Okay, mark it up. Come to here. Okay, leave here, go to next respawn. Power! Infinite power. Oh my god. This is actually pretty good. Not gonna lie. This is the best thing ever. I did not know I needed this so badly. How hard is it to get a new legendary skin in KVK? I mean, like in KVK Light and Darkness style, I needed like 800,000 honor. So it was not easy. In new KVK? Like the new one? New one? I don't know. The brand new one? I don't know. Do you think Athena's just gonna leave? Do you think they're just gonna leave? I don't know. We'll see. Frodo is basically barb killing. Oh, this we don't have Frodo anymore. Fellowship of... I don't know. We got 3 of us that figured it out. We'll see if the person spawns over here. Okay. I'm going to put down markers. Boss, then to next spawn point. Okay. And then... Cool. Oh my. Wait for mobs to reset. We got this. Don't stand in front of them. All right. Please let them reset. Oh my gosh. We'll get there eventually. Lohar, no. Oh no, Lohar, why? Oh god. What have I done? What have I done? If I just keep charging at them, maybe one of these times I'll get them. There we go. People are figuring it out. Bump dums. Thanks for subscribing. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right. Come on, baby. Y'all figured it out. Whatever. We could do it with 3 people, right? I don't know where our 4th is. They just gave up. Oh, don't stand in front of him. But seriously, this person's using Lohar Minamoto. Can we win with Lohar Minamoto? I don't know. That's like pretty sus. Lohar Minamoto's pretty sus. Don't you think? I think so. Oh. Here they are. Don't mind me. Oh, couldn't save him. Couldn't save him. I guess I start using damage abilities. Okay. Sure. Okay. So, walk to next respawn point. Gosh bless. Okay. Meet here. Okay, this is working. Oh. Yeah, okay, well, we might get there. Tag no Lohar. Oh gosh. Wipe after we get here, then go boss. Together. Oh, that's in the way. I can't put a marker where I can't see. They'll figure it out. AYZTV. Thanks for subscribing to the Smash Squad. Where even pickup groups take down the bosses. Oh, yeah. Whee! We got this, people. We got this. You know, not enough people have watched my video on how to do this, apparently. It's like pretty easy stuff. But if you think this was hard, just imagine trying to do these packs with this group. I don't know. Okay, everybody made it here. Let them reset after we wipe. Okay, let them reset. Okay. Good. Okay, good. This is good. Do not walk past. Okay. See if they follow the marker. Okay, this is good. I think we got this. And I think we're going to finish in time. Okay. Say hi to YouTube. Speed run. Okay. Great. Okay, cool. Charge. Yay. I think they're on board with my leadership. I think they bought into it. This is so funny. What if KVK was only with random people? No one would play the game anymore. No one would play. No, stop it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Okay, let's try this. Stay back here. We'll see how this works. I'm dubious. I'm super dubious. I'm nobody in this kingdom. It's such a nice change to have no responsibilities after being wiped by 411 in the last KVK. Oh, man. Yeah, rebuilding's a good plan. Okay. Stay back here, really, please. Okay. See if this works. Oh my gosh, it worked! I only had to put 3 markers, but it totally worked. Is that too much? Am I too much? Am I too much? Great work. Oh my god. I can't right now. We got 12 minutes to Ark. We got this. All at the markers were the best feature they could have possibly added to this. Not even a question. Not even a question. It's like not even close. Uh-oh. Nope. Okay. They're not getting it. I don't think it's actually going to matter. Actually, I'm pretty low. I'm going to have to heal myself if they're going to stay up there. Should have put the sun marker further back. I guess I got to start healing myself. Okay. Stay down here so we can heal the 4 buff. We'll probably get there. healed myself up, so I'm gonna be okay. and you know, then I can heal other people too. Seems like a thing. I think it's gonna work. Is there a dude left? Oh my gosh, he just charged the boss instead of healing. Well, you win some, you lose some. I think we'll still beat this. I think we'll still probably win. Healing totem down. Okay, I'll get it. Oh gosh, we're in trouble, actually. We're in a smidge of trouble here. I guess I'll heal him. Kind of figures that I heal him and then he runs away. Is he going to take care of the healing totem at least? Nope. Nope. Oh my gosh. OMG. Oh gosh. Heal yourself, Chisgule. You're the only one hitting. This guy's just standing here. Oh my gosh. He's just standing there. Oh no. Oh no. Heal yourself, Chisgule. Oh my god. Defeat from the jaws of victory. We're snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. That is amazing. Oh my god. Well. 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 There's just only so much you can do about that, right? Okay, well, let's definitely get rid of the other markers. Someone thought they were a real genius charging in. They were like, oh, the boss is here, charge! And I was like, why not heal? Why would you just charge it? It wasn't charging you. What if you healed? Oh god, he's charging it. It's the same guy. It's legit, literally the same guy. Okay, I guess we go. Unbelievable. But what are you going to do, right? He's running away now. Why would you run away now? That doesn't make any sense. What do people think? What are they thinking? I don't know. I don't know. This is what I get for pickup grouping. I guess I shouldn't say anything. What is he doing? He's just standing there. I'll heal you, bro. You gotta do stuff. Please. Please do the thing. Oh, no. We got 5 minutes till Ark League. I think we're gonna win this time. There we go. Who'd have thought that if you start it with full health, you win? Oh, no. Well, I appreciate having the opportunity to play with these folks. Thank you to them, and farewell. See you later. Let's go live stream Ark League, shall we? All right. Ark of Osiris League. Ark of Osiris League, people. We've got the 15 UTC matchup coming in real hot in just a moment. We are taking requests for which matchup to see, although I'm pretty sure there's a few that are going to stand out here. P-Toll versus 411S is a matchup that promises to be really exciting, action-packed. OV versus SFS, also looking like a really exciting matchup. I'm eager to check that one out as well. I think that the squad versus already zeroed is going to be interesting, but I put my points on the squad on that one. And Immortal MTO versus Snow is going to be really good too. I think Snow might give these folks a run for their money. I think the matchup we want to really lock into, though, is the OV SFS matchup. That seems to be like it's going to be really exciting. So the OV SFS matchup is where we'll be. Very exciting. So, what do you think is going to be the point differential in this matchup? And who do you have as the winner? What do you think? OV will have this easy? Really? OV by a few thousand. OV by 8K. People are saying SFS is insane. OV has Zenobia. You know, if anyone would use Zenobia right out the gates, I think it would be them. Matchup begins in 3 minutes. 3 minutes before we cast this Ark of Osiris League matchup. How long have I been playing? This account is pretty old. 755 days. Ooh, boy. Yeah, this account's been here a while. Stat-wise, I don't know. Where are we sitting these days? Honey Badger is still number 1 for resources gathered. I'm up to number 3. Off by about 200 mil from number 1. Not bad. What happened to Legion and Marvel? I don't know. We'd have to look in Kingdom 51 to figure that out. Gold key. Don't mind if I do. Since all my gathering commanders are maxed at this point. All right. 1 minute till Ark League. Groggy, what's going on, dude? How are ya? Nicholas, we will be casting Ark League. SFS are in our KVK, and they are highly organized, especially their super whales. I don't know if it's going to be easy for OV. I doubt it will be as well. I think this is going to be a really good matchup, which is why we're here. I think this is going to be a good one. Hope my bet goes through. Where'd you bet, Groggy? What'd you place on? Betting all your coins, huh? Okay. Any minute now. In fact, I think if I back out, here we go. Almost. It's almost 1500. It's 1500 somewhere. Okay. Back out. Back in. Back all the way out, maybe? There we go. OV versus FS. Groggy bet everything on snow. Oh my. Oh my goodness. You notice that transferring resources from your farms now triggers the verification a lot? I agree. I've had that problem. It's kind of annoying, is what it is. I don't love verification. I'd kind of prefer if it really was effective against bots. I don't know if it is or isn't. Maybe it's effective against unsophisticated bots? Folks casting their thoughts or votes in the chat about who they think is the best. 1 minute 25 until the match begins. Last chance to get your thoughts down on who is going to win. The verifications and rewards should be a choice or better rewards. I think better rewards would be nice. Which match are we streaming? You, my friends, are looking at the OV versus FS. Wait. Yes. SFS matchup. That's the one. That's the one. In blue, Season 1 champions, OV. In red, the contenders, the challengers, SFS. Red Leg 1316 went all in. Well, strap yourselves in. This is going to be a heck of a matchup, starting up in about 25 seconds. You know my feelings at the start of the matchup. It's really all about who's planned well. And at this point, I think both sides should have very solid plans for how to enter into the battlefield, get the right structures, and be well positioned. The big question is, will the OV Season 1 champions hold strong? 2, 1, let's go. The gate's open. Folks now heading on to the field. I would expect some pretty standard Ark of Osiris strategy. If we blow up the map a little bit there, what would I expect? After the initial structures are captured here, after the initial structures are captured over here, I would expect that we see a large group forming up to push through the inner lane structures toward the opposing side, and then either swing around the back, or if that fails, to collect here and then surge your way in. That's what I would expect to see. And as we look on, folks making their way to those structures, Fast Cav, John Wick leading the charge, lots of T1 cavalry here. T1 move faster and get it done. John Wick, the first one to get to a structure. Why am I 0% surprised? OV, first grab, SFS, a quick follow. Second structure, OV. Up next, SFS. Behind by a second, but that's about it. Now the obelisk game is what we're thinking about, as folks also make their way to the center outpost. Points are points. Get them where you can, when you can. John Wick is the first outpost capture. And what do we have here? Sneaky John Wick. I see you going downfield. John Wick knows what's good. And SFS, a little bit late on that grab. How late, you ask? 10 seconds, 15 seconds. Not a ton, but not nothing. And boom, the other obelisks now flip over. But John Wick. I see you, John Wick. Hey there, buddy. Look at this move. Look at this move. He's going to go for it. Is it going to work is the question. That's the question. Is this actually going to work? He's making his way over. Totally reasonable. Changed his mind. Turned it around. Too many folks here. I like it. I like the play. I like the play going for the obelisk. Maz, good as always to see you. Hoogie making their way over to the Shrine of Life. Rallies are set. 4 for OV, 6 for SFS. Very interesting choices. Very interesting choices. They are rallying some of these obelisks. In addition to the outposts. Obelisks I would have expected. Outposts you don't always see. All right. We've got a little bit of time before things really heat up. 107 seconds until things heat up here. This is when the first structures will be contendable, the big point structures, real soon. Real soon. SFS by the Shrine of War. Looks like they're going to push hard on the right side of the map. OV, light presence, but arriving. Certainly an adequate presence. And on the bottom side of the map, OV charging forward. A little bit of emoji action going on here. Lancelot getting a little bit nauseous. We're going to have some action here. Blaze Daily, hello. Okay. SFS pushing forward. Literally a bit of a staring contest going on here. Xeno Theo reports out now. Is that so? Where can I get my hands on those? OV kind of dancing around here before they start to commit to this combat. As well as up top. OV playing defensively, actually. Okay. We're seeing a little bit of combat here. And OV with a grab. Didn't see that one coming. Sky Altar. Look at that. Sneaky. Super sneaky. Seems to have worked. For at least a little bit of time, they delayed some points for the Sky Altar, and that's solid. Okay. Desert Altar, owned by Blue. We've got an even map. And OV is not even pushing forward. Nor is SFS. This is a proper staring contest. I was not expecting that. All except here, where OV is all in. They are all in on this. To me, this looks like both sides are acknowledging that it's unlikely they'll take a structure. So why even commit to trying to capture the opposing side when they can kind of guarantee they won't lose their own side? And then they have to get the Ark. They have to get the Ark. So we're watching what will definitely be an Ark game, folks. This is going to be an Ark game. What do you think if they had KVK bosses on the map that everyone had to take out? That's kind of like the holy sites. Okay, here comes the rally. Is SFS ready Are they ready for what's about to happen here? I'm not sure they are. OV's got a lot of folks here. Rallies in. YSS Garrison. Secondary that we're looking at is Theodora. Classic, solid combo. YSS Theo. Really powerful. Great AoE damage. Clears the debuffs of a swarm, and they're going to need to. This swarm is going to take this thing down in no time. I'm not sure what the SFS defense plan was here, but there are not enough folks to contend with what OV is doing. This altar is in serious trouble. There's the capture. There's the capture. And OV on the offense over here as well. Working on that Shrine of War, but look at this. 4 minutes. A full 4 minutes before the Ark spawns, and people are coming here. I don't know what's happening today. It's a fascinating thing we're watching here. It's almost like these two alliances are playing like a completely separate strategy from what we've seen other folks doing. Completely separate. Rally is not yet in on the Desert Altar, just getting swarmed a little bit. Those folks making their way around the back after completing that Desert Altar capture. On the defense, I'm looking for Zenobia. I don't see her, though. I don't see her. I see an Artemisia instead. I'm a little surprised. Artemisia Theo. Very interesting combo. Artie Theo, probably archers against Attila Takeda. Rally failed on the Shrine of Life. Those marches getting sent home. Shrine of War under pressure. Attila Takeda, but handled very easily. No support. And up top, same situation. We see Artemisia. Look at that. OV all in on the Artemisia Theo plan. Cruising on down to the center. This is the brawl that determines where the Ark is going to go. I think the reality here is that this brawl is going to keep on going for quite some time. The Ark will spawn in 2 minutes and 40 seconds. That's right. We are a full 2 minutes and 40 seconds before the spawning of the Ark, and they are going completely ham for the Ark of Osiris area now. Kind of nutty. Kind of nutty. I mean, can you even figure out what's happening in this mess? Divine Aid being cast for SFS and Slouty. Popping War Drums. Opting for the damage instead of the teleports. It's cheeky. That's definitely cheeky, but I like it. They have a huge contention in the center of the field now. They might even have numbers on the opposing side. If they don't pop something like War Drums to take advantage of that situation, well, then they may not have that situation for much longer, as OV is still holding the forward altar. OV winning the structure game, now battling like crazy by the Temple of Osiris. This is proof Rock can be in esports. I'm an okay caster. Do what I can here. Appreciate that. Not even a single Mulan. That's a fair question. Do we see Mulan? Because these are kingdoms that would bring it if it was good. Don't you think? I don't know if I see Mulan. Maybe they're just waiting to get her from Gold Keys. You know? She's good. But is she so good that you drop everything? You saw Mulan at the Ark? I would think the 30% march speed will be really worth it. As we do see, perhaps, I could be wrong, but is SFS getting control of the temple? SFS might have full control of the temple by the time the Ark spawns in 45 seconds? Hard to say. Mahdi says they saw Mulan twice this match, once last match. Good morning, Rachel. Welcome. If you're enjoying the live stream, consider subscribing to the channel. Throwing a like on the video. I've seen a Zenobia in Ian's ballads. It seemed pretty strong, plus a cool animation. Need a referee suit? I don't know. Casters normally wear more like a suit than a referee suit, right? I'm not actually a referee. Ark has appeared. Still very contentious, but I think that SFS is in the lead, except John Wick almost with a carry on the Ark. Almost with a carry on the Ark. A lot of OV marches retreating back now. OV no longer winning the point game for structures. They did get a couple 1,000-point lead from it, though, which is a big deal. Those OV marches getting melted now and fully outnumbered. OV with a carry. Lost. Ark down. I'm fairly certain that out of this, yeah, SFS is in fact emerging victorious in the center contest. So OV cashing in on the early points they got from holding more structures, but now behind when this Ark gets captured. Running charge being used, they're wasting no time to take this Ark out of contention and to safety. So if you're OV, what can you do from here? If they'd already launched a rally on the Shrine of War, they could support it and try to take it and take the Ark. But it looks like OV is in a little bit of a scramble. They're in a little bit of a scramble, and they're about to be pretty majorly down on points. So much Guan Yu. There's a lot of Guan Yu on the field. There's a Mulan. Did you see it? There it is. Right there. Don't blink. There's Mulan. 30% march speed to your whole team seems pretty good to me. Call me crazy. So what does OV do now? The Ark is gone. And it doesn't look like they're making a play for it either. Ark is now going, to the outpost. And Toon trying to take down that outpost, but Richard I, a solid garrison captain. SFS might have something great planned. I think they're just executing really cleanly right now. Shrine of War under pressure. Artemisia. So Artemisia Theo seems to be the combo that OV has locked in on. Now, OV, when they pick a combo, it's not chance. They have tested this. They feel they have the data that says this is what's best. Does that mean it's what's best? Don't know. But it's interesting that they seem to have gone all in on this. Ark is nearly captured. Will they capture it? I think so. Ahmed, thanks for subscribing. If you're enjoying the live stream, consider subscribing to the channel. Throwing a like on the video for daily Rise of Kingdoms videos. This Ark looking like it's nearly captured. All they need is room in the garrison. And I think they've got it. Big points about to go to red. 3,000 to be exact, putting them 1,500 points in the lead. Otherwise, the field looking fairly calm. A lot of defensive posturing all the way around. Shrine of Life under some pressure with that combo that OV seems to be all about. Artemisia YSS. What do they know that we don't know? What do they know? David, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the Smash Squad. Time to max your Artemisia, Chisgule? I don't know about that, man. I'm not convinced. I am not convinced. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just not yet saying, wow, that's so good, I have to have it. Rally on its way over. Cavalry rally. Attila Takeda. Some things seem to never change. Shrine of Life. Recaptured here, it looks like, by SFS. BW, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the Smash Squad. Appreciate you. Some open field brawling going on here. Calvin Yeep, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the Smash Squad. This matchup is still very close. Anybody's game. Desert Altar under pressure. There it is. Rally in. Am I expertising Wu Zetian? Maybe. Not planned anytime soon, though, honestly. Espolo1, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the Smash Squad. I appreciate you. Big Swarmin on this Desert Altar. Supporting the rally. We haven't seen any Zenobia, by the way. Don't you think if Zenobia was good, OV might have invested in it? I would think so. Maybe they just haven't had a chance to test it. Desert Altar under serious pressure here. Going to fall momentarily for OV capture. Sandeep, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the Smash Squad. I appreciate you. If you're enjoying the live stream, consider subscribing, throwing a like on the video for daily Rise of Kingdoms videos. There we go. Desert Altar captured. OV ahead on points in a substantial way. So although OV didn't get the Ark, the structure game seems to really be working for them. We're Chisgule Gaming, for those of you tuning in for the first time. We're from Kingdoms 75. 5 minutes and 11 seconds till the Ark spawns in. And I can't believe there's still a lot of folks starting to converge here. Kind of weird. Okay, why not? Rallies on the Shrine of War. Arriving now. Those are infantry. We've got a Guan rally, people. Rudy, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the Smash Squad. I appreciate you. We've got a Guan Leonidas rally. Now that is not something we've seen much. Charles Martel on the defense. David the Ninja, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the Smash Squad. I appreciate you. Clearly, OV didn't watch my stream last night, you know? Maybe not. Is Guan Leo the jam? I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll find out that Leo AoE doing some nice work along with the Guan AoE. Guan AoE hitting only the one target, actually. Thank you, Hamed, for the positive feedback. I appreciate you. How much to buy your account? You're hilarious. My account is not for sale. Oh, man. Sun Tzu with Mehmet is great. I agree. I agree. Is Slouty going to be successful to take this Shrine of War? I don't think he's got enough punch here to pull this off. Although, we do know Leonidas really kicks into high gear when he's below 50%. 3 minutes and 41 seconds until we can see the Ark appear. And what is this Slouty? Brought a march to swarm with. He might take this thing down. He's not going to have nearly enough to defend with, though, if he does. Let's get a sip of water real quick. Okay. I don't think Slouty is going to get that. Really close, but not quite. Sky Altar, so close. So close to a capture. What is happening here? Look at that. 1 or 2 more marches would have done it, huh? Mystical formation in the center. They gonna get this? No. Look at that reinforcement. Just barely getting there in time. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay. Wow. Really pushing it. Speaking of which, 2 minutes 30 seconds. OV making their way to the center. Big brawl. Big brawl. Other structures under contention. Shrine of Life. Rally and Swarm. Charmander. Leading the rally. 3 marches to support it. I like that plan. It's a lot easier for one person to manage that. It really is. And looking pretty saucy, actually. Doing very well. Saladin Khan. Guan and... no secondary? No, Leonidas. And then Charles Martel with Hannibal Barca. Charles Martel Barca is a curious combination. But if you want the debuff, which you probably do, not bad. Can I check the Artemisia Theo report versus the Attila Takeda? Actually, we might be able to do that. Let's go see if it's here. No reports, unfortunately. The center is where the action is. This is the action, baby. And I'm worried for OV. I am worried for OV. That red has more presence here. They are really monsters up in the field here. I mean, it is astonishing. Whew. This is a very contentious matchup here, people. The points are very close. I was just looking at that. Rachel and I on the same wavelength there. 590 to 590. This is a close one. Equal structure points. Yes, indeed. 0 teleports for SFS. 4 teleports available to OV. A lot of their marches getting sent home. Looking over at the altar getting rallied. Attila Takeda battling into Constantine. Secondary, if we can get a peek at it. Who do we got? There's the Constantine. Wu Zetian. Constantine Wu. Not a combo you see every day, but a fine combo. Here's the tail end of that work on the Shrine of Life. Not going to make it. Back to the center we go. Red has got the Ark, and Red has got the field. That Ark is going. It's looking, folks, like SFS might give the Season 1 champions for Ark of Osiris League a run for their money. They are cruising. OV converging on the carrier. Rally going through the center. Look at this. What's going on here? Guan, rally through the center. Let's keep our eye on this. Where is this rally going? Downfield. Is this just a quick way to move troops? Or are they actually rallying? I don't know. That rally's still going. Where is it going? Far downfield. Probably an outpost. John Wick had the Ark temporarily. Ark's down. This is what's going to decide it here. This match is very crucial. This Ark is very crucial. They probably studied their opponents from fighting last season. Probably. Outpost to get troops down the field faster. You know, EQ, that's what I would think too. That Ark is moving. Red has the field. OV has more Saladins, while SFS has more Guan Yus. Guan Yu seems to be really popular. Khan also shockingly popular. This match is intense. People are saying GGOV, but man, let me tell you. If there's a team that can adjust on the fly, I really do think it is OV. If they could make an adjustment that makes them win, that's the team. So I'm eager to see if they're able to make the needed adjustments here to their plan. SFS beat HKL in the offseason. You don't say, Cortex. That's crazy. Yeah, this match is not over until the clock runs out indeed. Oh my. SF pulled ahead on building points. They're doing very well. They've got the Shrine of Life for belonging to OV right now. Electro Fishy says, Chisgule, I keep seeing Constantine Matilda pairs. I swear I'm not high on chocolate tea. You see them in this matchup? Or in Canyon? Ahmed says, not gonna lie, but I'm level 12 and I've never seen so many troops fighting. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. That Ark is on the move, though. SFS. Doing work with that Ark of Osiris. Double C carrier. Under some pressure, but not enough. They're moving. Cabo says he saw an Osmond Matilda from SFS earlier. Maybe that's one of their gathering marches? I don't know. Exotoki, hello. Arc down. Close matchup here. We're going to stick with this matchup until it's clear who's a winner. And I don't know that we'll have a clear winner for some time in this matchup. We'll probably stick with this matchup all the way through. Swift Stride, serious about moving this Ark out of the center toward a structure. Attila Takeda driving. Making their way to the outpost. A solid choice given the position on the map. Osmond and Matilda for increasing troop capacity to reinforce with more troops. By Chara Gaming, that's a good point. Ark escorted. We've now got a 4,700 point lead in favor of SFS, the challenger. OV in a tough spot. 2 Arks down. 2 Arks not scored. They know they have to change the calculus, and they know it has to happen for this next Ark. So the question is actually, what do they do between Arks now for the 7 minutes and 42 seconds of downtime they have to create a world in which they can capitalize on? SF does have momentum, that's right. Attila Takeda getting swarmed over here. Shrine of Life. Attila Takeda getting beaten over here. Tough situation. Outpost captured. Swarm down. Now we're figuring out where the next action is. Where is the next play? Off Dad, hello. Quacking like a duck. Are you suggesting if it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it just might be a duck? I know the expression, but I don't know how we're using it in this context. It's an Attila Chandra rally. That's kind of cool. Chat is now quacking. What is this, Mighty Ducks? Is this the Mighty Duck quack for OV? OV needs to use the secret plan. It's the V formation. Shifty Walnut, what's going on? The underdog's gonna win. Could be SFS. Seems so infantry-based. Seems overpowered. Are they? I see a few calves out here. Calves. Infantry. Life is like a hurricane. Duck season is open for hunting? Uh-oh. You want to start duck hunting? Oh my. Hopefully you have a license. Desert Altar. Pressure from Attila Takeda. What I will say is that defensively, OV has done very well. They really haven't lost structures, have they? The problem they're having is that they are not taking and holding enough structures, or really the Ark. They got a few good grabs, but they need something more meaty, something more meaningful. Slouty rallying the Shrine of War, but I don't know why. Look at all these folks here, and they're not even staying. They're like, yeah, structure's gonna be fine. We gotta go mid. 5 minutes till the Ark spawns, and people are here. 5 minutes. It's kind of nutty. But they're all going. Everybody goes. What if they gave everyone access to all the commanders in Ark League? Yeah, I don't think they're going to do that. But they do offer that in the after season, the postseason, where they have the two realms battle against each other. Not an Ark question. Are you streaming your test Ark tonight with Abe? To be determined if we're doing the test Ark tonight or a little bit later. We are migrating in a bunch of folks to the kingdom to do a test Ark. We got to heal our hospitals. We'll see. To be determined. I probably won't stream a test Ark again tonight. I might stream the 1900 UTC Ark of Osiris League matchup. I am debating doing that. Okay, this is where the action's going to be, right in the center. Hey, Chisgule, is William a good investment for free-to-play, in your opinion? Yeah, I like William a lot. What kingdom am I in? 75, baby. You were right not to stream Navi. It's a stomp. I don't trust the internet again. They lied about Navi. The internet lied in what way? Who's stomping who? Oh my. OV is not lost yet. They are not winning, but they've not lost yet. They do need to change something if they are going to win, though, and I don't see change happening. It feels like they're doing the same thing they've been doing, and they need to get more numbers to the middle, or they're going to lose it. SFS is so into being all in on the middle. If they don't get something new about this strategy to click, they're in trouble. To the Death being cast. Unusual ability. Very, very uncommon. More common this season than last, but still kind of uncommon. Okay, there's Mystical Formation. This is the big brawl. This big brawl, by the way, decides the matchup. Somebody's going to break out with this Ark, and if it's SF, they win. If it's OV, we've got something on our hands here. Even my iPad Pro, which normally can handle whatever you want to throw at it, is stuttering a little bit with the unbelievable amount of action here. I mean, look at this. This is a little outrageous. How do you do anything in that? Right? Like, can we just appreciate the craziness here for a second? Man, this is pretty nutty. It's like the whole Ark team on both sides is here. There's Mystical Formation. Whew. The 3, now 5 rallies going as well. Not sure who's got the upper hand here. I mean, it's almost like a old school screensaver, you know what I'm talking about? With just like the red and green numbers popping up. Oh god. What is even happening here? I think OV might be getting the edge here though. Leonid, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the Smash Squad. If you're enjoying the live stream, consider subscribing to the channel. Throw a like on the video. Free to you, supports the channel, and you get lots of great Rise of Kingdoms content. OV occupied the outpost. Okay. Structure game is even. The Ark is all that matters, and there's the Ark. Who's gonna get the breakaway? Who's got the quick hands? I see somebody's 5 seconds away. 3, 2. There we go. OV, quick hands. Kika with the carry. Where are they gonna take that Ark? Not entirely sure. Can't really track where it is in the middle of this. Ooh, but that thing is going. OV moving that Ark to their side of the map. This was the thing they had to do. They had to do this. And they've done what they needed to start to get this in motion. 5 seconds on the next carry. El Cid will be the carrier. Herman, the secondary. I like it. Normally I'd put the Herman primary, but whatever. Okay. Just kidding. Somebody else from OV got it. John Wick. John Wick with the carry. Is that? Yeah. With an Artemisia. Well, I didn't expect it, but it happened. Ark moved downfield. Mr. Craze, I'm doing great. Thank you very much for asking. I appreciate you. OV, 3 seconds on the quick hands. There it is. Boom. OV got real serious. I told you if there were any group in the game that could actually adjust on the fly and get something done, it's OV, and they're doing it. That Ark carrier is cruising. Belisarius on the carry, getting to 50% health, courtesy of Richard I, who is going to occasionally proc a slow. That slow is relevant. Belisarius taking a hard right, changing directions there. Deciding they're going to capture this thing somewhere else. Running charge used. 30 seconds of extra march speed now available to the carrier. Ethelfled trying to hunt a hit onto the carrier, but not going to be successful there. Lot of swarm protecting this carrier. Protecting that MVP. And look at this Ethelfled flying up the field. What? They are going to connect with this unbelievable march speed. They must have just left the node. Get some extra speed as well. Carrier is taking a serious beating now. And the carrier's down. But that carrier made a noble carry toward the Desert Altar. This is what OV needs. The structure game is even. And they're going to get a cool 4,500 points for this Ark. But even with 4,500 points on this Ark, OV is still really down. Even when they get this Ark, if they get this Ark, they're down. They're going to be down 2,500 points. Unless something else changes. And I don't know that they're going to have time for another Ark as SF sneaks that Ark back toward the middle. Ark is down. Blue could have a comeback. The matchup ain't over, baby. It ain't over. Blue's got the Ark. Only for a second. Okay. OV, I see you. SF, I see you. 15 minutes remaining in the matchup. 3/4 the way through the match. Slouty, the alliance leader himself, on the carry. Where's he taking it? Toward that altar. Slouty down. Oh my. We'll just appreciate this. War drums being activated. Carrier down. Slight move back to the center. We've noticed that happen a couple times here. OV missing out on quick hands to get this thing back to where it needs to go. I don't think that SF is going to reset this thing, but there they go. They grab the Ark, they cast Swift Stride. If there's a way for them to reset it back toward the center, that's the combo that's going to get it done. Ark is going back to the center at rapid pace. A little bit of a breakaway before Ark Carrier down. Wow, that was dangerously close. Dangerously close to resetting that Ark. If OV doesn't step it up here, they will lose this Ark, which is kind of nutty. Ark is on its way again. SF snatching a victory on this Ark carry from the jaws of defeat. Ooh, my goodness. They are cruising. I don't know what you were expecting to watch this matchup, but it's anything but predictable. Red now has the dominant presence around the Ark. They've managed to pull it off while not losing any structures. Not taking any structures, not losing any structures. Blue's got the Ark. Speedy carry by Blue. Look at this. Thank you very much, but Blue saying, I need to get this Ark back to our side of the map. Nice carry by Hunter. Hunter down. A lot of structures getting rallied, none switching hands, though. Two seconds until the Ark's picked up by who? Looks like it's SF. SF moving that Ark back to the center. Not a lot of blue presence around that carrier. One crucial William Kahn, but not hitting the right target. Maybe they're switching it up now. That carrier's got a nice run going, and they're down. This will likely be the last Ark. That's right. That's right. If OV is out-provisioned here and they get this Ark, they could certainly win. Irresistible Desire. Okay, live stream chat, you saw that, right? I need your help, live stream chat. What was that? What does that do? Red's got the Ark again. Ark is moving south. Back to the center. Bogged down. Being used. Gonna slow everybody down. That carrier's got some hooves. They're down. It makes the gatherers go fast, huh? See, OV could be playing a different game. If OV gets this Ark, they could win. If they're all in on the gathering game, they could win. SF taking the Ark. You know, if SF gets this Ark, though, I don't know. We need Chisgule to sing the halftime show. You didn't hear me singing when we were pugging the Ian's ballads? All right. That Ark getting recentered now. And Red marching it back to their side. Uncommon to see such a tremendous recovery of the Ark. Truly uncommon. This is very unusual. You don't normally see an Ark recovery like that. And look at how much of a recovery it is. Tons of folks here to do this. Yeah. Cortex, I think our Ark grab is the only one like it in the history of Rise of Kingdoms. where we were literally standing at the entrance to the enemy structure and then marched that darn thing all the way back. I've never seen that before. I don't know if we'll see it again. Ark carry. Blue needs a grab. There it is. John Wick had it and lost it. Okay, SF's got the carry again. Unreal. At this rate, the game will be over before anyone gets it. I think you're right. Now, it could be that if OV is gathered very, very well, if OV has provisioned very, very well, and OV on the carry now, OV on the carry, OV down, if they have provisioned very well, what could happen is that if SF has ignored provisions, they could pull ahead. We know that OV is on the provisioning plan, right? We know that. That's their game plan. They use, Irresistible Desire? An unusual and almost never selected gathering-related skill. They wouldn't do that if they weren't serious about gathering. OV needs to send everything to mid to delay. Man, 8 minutes is a long time to delay. Hey, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the Smash Squad. I appreciate you. Okay, what now? Huge battle still unfolding. SF with the Ark carry again. Where's it gonna go? Carrier's still active. Carrier is moving. Saladin carrying. What do I think about getting a barbarian civilization? It sounds a little hyperbolic, but I can get behind that. There's mythical formation. Defense boost is in. For the folks in OV. Ark of Osiris being carried by red. 7 minutes left to try to stall this. I don't know that they can do that. 6,500 point gap between these alliances here. This is a close matchup, but if this Ark gets captured, it would be very hard for provisioning to make that up. Good morning, Diego. Where's my referee outfit? Oh, God. Okay. What do we have here? Ark of Osiris captured. Red's got it. Inch by inch, they're getting there. And with 6 minutes left, at the rate they're going, they will get there. OV has really got to stop this capture. They're probably not even all that worried about buildings. SF running charge. Picking up the pace. Making their way to the outpost. A dangerous structure to try to cap at. Not gonna lie. I like the Richard the First garrison choice, though. I like that a lot for this. They just want a garrison that's gonna last a while. They're making their way to that doorstep. OV is trying to get in here. But look at this. What a mess. SF picked up the Ark again. Making their way to the garrison. Oh my. 5 minutes left. That is a successfully escorted Ark of Osiris. Making the gap in points now 10,000. Technically 9,500. Wow. Wow. So here's the real question. How all in is OV on gathering really? That's what's going to decide it now. It's down to provisions. We are down to provisioning. SF was gathering, not OV. Interesting. SF used Irresistible Desire. Was it SF that used it? I thought it was OV. Were they both using it? Buildings do not matter now. With 3 or 4 minutes remaining. They are not going to matter. Kind of the only thing to do at this point is to gather at a caravan. Bring it home. Cortex is going to be an Auric millionaire. I'm a little jelly. Okay. Shrine of War under pressure. Saw it twice, the gathering buff. What percentage of my saved AP should I spend on Marauders if I'm a T4 player? It depends on how much AP you have. I would say percentage is not the right choice. If you're going for a city skin, and you want to save it for that. Blaze Daily says clearing the shop today. Really? This is like the magical thing. As we get toward the end of the match, it crashes. But no worries, we'll jump right back into the matchup. In fact, we can review the scoreboard real quick and see what is going on in all these matchups. Getting a quick look. What do we got? We've got OV falling behind. Pito falling to the Spartans. HKL crushing Titans. LIIG winning their matchup. The Squad, a close matchup, but victors for the Squad. Raising Empire, looks like they're beating TZA. And MTO Snow, remember when I said that would be close? It is close. It is close. What is going on here? I told you MTO Snow was going to be close. And it is. Structure game is even. Ark is going to spawn in 1 minute and 30 seconds. I mean, this is down to provisioning, it seems. MTO is ahead by only 3,000. Oh my. Oh my, Snow. You know, they had a tough KVK. Are they going to out-provision? Only down by 1,000 now. 1,100. Oh my goodness. Provisioning. Provisioning. It's even. MTO barely ahead. MTO barely ahead. Oh my gosh. Snow provisioning. Snow provisioning just jumped them ahead. 1 minute remaining. What? This just flipped. Zenobia Garrison? Oh, did I miss it? Which garrison was she in? This one? I was so fixated on the score. Snow is ahead, 34 seconds. It's anybody's game for provisioning. All it takes is one provisioner right now. That's it. One provisioner makes the difference here. There's the Zenobia. Valiant Stand being activated. 1,000 point differential. 15 seconds. How close did they cut it with their gatherers? How close did they cut it with their gatherers? 5 seconds. Snow might have pulled this out. Wow. That's a snow victory. Woo-hoo-hoo. That is a snow victory. So close. Tickle Fist. We know Tickle Fist. MVP. There you go. Wow. Wow. Let's look at those final scores. My goodness. What do we have here? Okay. Okay. OV falling to SF. P-Toll falling to 411. HKL conquering Titan. LIIG victors. The Squad victors. Raze victors. And look at that. Snow matchup. So close. BBTH over Navi. And 411K beating TTF. Now, if we look at where I placed my Oryx, I don't remember where I even put them. 1AVG, I got a few Oryx. C9N, I got a few Oryx. Lost my bet on E. Looks like, oh, I bet on SFS. The ratio was right. I'll get a few Oryx out of that. I'm going to lose a lot of Oryx over here, though. So whatever I gained this week, that's terrible. LIIG made that call correctly. HKL, a safe bet. 1341, a good pickup for me. Snow is going to be a good pickup. 411K is going to be a good pickup for me. And I bet pretty heavily on 1008, that matchup later today. So I think it's going to be a net positive day for me, right? I think I'm going to be net positive. The Eve bet, yeah, sure, I lost some. The P-Toll bet, I'm losing a lot. 320 Oryx down. But I'm going to make that up. In the SFS and the LIIG bets there. Wow. Wow. If you enjoyed this live stream and you like Ark of Osiris League, consider subscribing to the channel for daily Rise of Kingdoms videos. I enjoyed hanging out with you all today. We're headed out for now, but we'll probably see you later today. If not for the matchup later today, which is going to be 1008 versus 92SK, then we'll see you next week for our Ark of Osiris League live stream. Until next time, my friends, you have fun smashing the kingdom.